author DL Tillery here, the Mistress of Horror, and welcome back to my channel. Before we get started, how about you press that subscribe button, give this video a like, and ring that bell so you know when I'm uploading new videos. Today is the first episode in the series, Not Screaming Banshee, that you can hear in the background. This is the first episode in my cosmic horror series, and I'm going to start off with one that everyone is aware of, and everyone knows, some people don't know. That's cosmic horror, really. That is Stephen King's It. As you see, this book is very, very thick. Very, very, very thick. Um, I'm really going to be kind of mixing the movie and book kind of together as far as my comments and things about it. This is going to be a general chat about it, some of my personal thoughts on it, how he ended it, things like that. But spoiler alert, there may be some spoilers in this if you have not seen Stephen King's It series, because it's kind of like when it becomes in a movie set, it's like a two-part thing. From the size of this book, you can see why. This book is 1,142 pages. It goes past that. It is more than that, but I'm counting the story part. If you don't know that Stephen King's It is in the cosmic horror area, I don't know why you wouldn't at this point, but the creature in the story, It, is a cosmic being. It's kind of given away throughout the story, things that it says, things that it can do, those type of things gave it away that it's cosmic horror. The unexplainable forms of it is one of the clues. Also, the fact that some of the things that it says throughout the series, it will go off of the movie because more people may have seen it than read this entirety of this entire book. When it says things like, I am the eater of worlds, it also is not based to a male. It is more female than male. It can have children, but I think it's more, it doesn't really have a sex, but it is more female-esque. And so it's not really a he in this instance. And it can't really be beaten. So a lot of people get into all these disagreements and arguments about it, and they say, like, how did these kids beat it? And blah, 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 and this and that. And I also have my own take on that, too. They didn't really beat it. That's just going to come down to it. Being a cosmic being, it is on different planes, different times. It cannot be beaten, cannot be destroyed. Even when you think you won, you think you beat it, you did not. So even in the end, when the children thought when they were adults, and they thought they defeated it, they did not defeat it. So that wasn't a lie from it. And then it was banished from its own, like, place where it came from. It is a devourer. So much so, think of an addict type of a person who's addicted in this setting for your mind to get it. Eating, doing things that they're the beings that they are from its world was like, no, don't do that. Like, what are you doing? Like, yeah. So it eating people and stuff like that was its thing. So really enjoyed it. And cosmic beings don't need a reason. That's another thing that gave it away. Don't need a reason to do the things that they do. There is no rhyme or reason behind most cosmic beings. They like to play. They like to do things just because. There will be no conscious reasons for your mind to get. They are always, most of the time with cosmic being stories, it's very psychological horror too involved in cosmic horror stories. So some people may get them confused and say psychological horror because cosmic horror has psychological aspects, obviously, to it because of the creatures blowing the mind of a human and they're not being able to comprehend and understand it. Also, what they're seeing in some cases. A lot of the cosmic horror will have creatures that are unexplainable, eyeballs on tentacles, and different, like, aspects. Like, it turning into a spider-type thing. The dead lights. all this type of stuff that it was producing out, it was pretty much giving away that it was a cosmic being. So you'll see some people doing like the battle things where they're like, oh, this somebody did a clown thing in a group of horror group I was in. It was like, oh, the clown from something, I forget the clown. He's somewhat known, and they were like, oh, this clown could be it. I'm like, it's not a clown. That was just a disguise type of thing. It was a person that it devoured and then took their form in order to just trick children and people and things like that. But it is not a clown. Don't get it twisted. Um, so no, some demon, because the clown that they were talking about is a demon and from another horror series, and they were like, oh, he could this clown could be it, and this demon because it is a demon. I'm like, but it's a cosmic being. A demon, which is grounded in human based things, cannot beat a cosmic being. Not going to happen. So that being said, I want to just say real quick before I wrap this up. Now, this is more just a general chat about it. I'm going to do more videos on this because it's going to be in the series for a little bit. But the children beating it was a bit preposterous. I think that ending that wrapped up was not usually how cosmic being things end. The cosmic being still, technically the cosmic being still won, because if you read the book, the town pretty much was over. That was it for the town. Got pretty much destroyed, wrecked. Nothing but a crater left, okay? But it won. You can't beat it. So the children really didn't win in the end. Even in some cases, it seemed like they beat him. They believed they beat him with this thing. That didn't really matter. It was just their belief. Their belief worked in for an instance, but in the end, they still didn't win. So, and even then, they said, if you read the end of the movie, they were like, oh, well, they don't remember, and then when you leave, they kind of just forget about it again. That should tell you that it isn't gone. It still has its effects on you. So, yes, they really didn't win in the end. That's my contact and take away, because if you read the book, then you don't know why I'm saying that too. In the movie, it just didn't really go into it at the end. But yeah, that's my take on the whole of it as a cosmic story. Um, I'm going to get into more detail in the part 2 of this video, but I wanted to kind of break the ice with it and give a general understanding of that being a cosmic story. And no, yeah, a demon can be a cosmic being. That's not going to happen. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about it. Did you like it? Have you read the book? Have you seen the movies, the old one and the newer version? And we'll talk more about like the different versions of it, as far as like the movie versions, like the old version and newer version, in part 2 of this video. But yeah, cosmic horror, here we go. I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay scared.